Hi, this is Steve over at Tower Genius, and want to have a quick message here for AT&T rooftop cell site landlords. So, if you've got an AT&T cell site on your roof, and this was leased in the mid to late '90s, early 2000s, this thing's coming up for renewal, and as there are hundreds of rooftop AT&T sites across the country. And you might have questions if you're getting the right rental rate, if maybe you've been approached a few hundred times to sell the thing. You're wondering about all the different types of information and offers that you've received. Maybe you're getting bombarded by Black Dot or MD7 to give them a lease optimization, rent reduction amendment, and they're trying to and they'll typically come to you a few years out, right down to about 6 months before the lease expires, and they're going to try to reduce that rent. Maybe AT&T is trying to add a generator, or they're trying to expand on your rooftops. You have questions about the value. You have questions about there's people coming in and out of your building all the time. You have no idea what's going on up there, and it's just chaos. And you're wondering, are they even in compliance? Maybe they're taking up more space than they're supposed to on the lease. I mean, how would you know if you didn't have a closer look at it? So, and what we've found over the years is that about 30% of rooftop cell sites are not in compliance. They're in default. So, if a default exists, for example, let's say that AT&T has 200 square feet of space in their leased premises on the roof, and they're taking up 205 square feet of space. If it turns out, that's a default. And then they have 30, 60, 45 days to cure that, as whatever your lease agreement says. And, what are they going to do? They're going to move the platform? No, usually they'll just come to you and they'll ask you if you want to sign an amendment. They won't apologize. They'll just you get an amendment, and it's an opportunity to bump that rent up a little bit or a lot, depending on how much leverage you have. So, if you've got questions about your AT&T rooftop cell site lease agreement, and especially if you're in one of the bigger markets like Los Angeles or New York, and you're wondering, how is technology going to impact this site, give us a call at 888-313-9750, or visit us at towergenius.com. My business partner, Kevin Donahue, and I have been working with rooftop cell site landlords for a long time. I used to be a site acquisition representative back 22 years ago in the New York City metropolitan area, working with Sprint, T-Mobile, and Verizon, those carriers, and leasing sites for them. So that's kind of our backgrounds. We got to know this business very well, and we understand how the game is played, and we speak their language, and we work for you exclusively with zero conflicts of interest. And that's one of the benefits of working with a completely independent consultant like Tower Genius LLC, is that we don't get a dime from the carriers or from the tower companies or from the buyout companies, from anybody. We are completely 100% conflict of interest free, working for property owners to help you maximize the value of your lease and protect your interests. And we've helped a couple thousand property owners and cell site landlords since 2008, and there's a very good chance we can help you too if you give us a call at 888-313-9750, or visit us at towergenius.com. And give us a thumbs up, subscribe, like, all that good stuff too. That, I guess apparently that helps us. I haven't figured this YouTube thing out yet, but thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll talk soon.